So, hey guys, my name's Mackenzie. So when I first started college, I originally had planned to go to school to be a teacher, but now I am thinking like more of a therapist or somewhere along those lines. And personally, I've dealt with a lot of death and trauma in my family, and I just personally know how hard that is to overcome, and how traumatic that is, and traumatizing, and just how much it takes a toll on you and how much it takes a toll on your body. So when we were told to read Tomorrow at Dawn, I got to reading it, and I was like, oh, I really like this, and of course it is just a poem, so it's a little smaller than a normal short story, but and I have never had a kid die. I've never had a kid pass away, but my grandma was murdered. My stepdad died of a massive heart attack. My sister had a miscarriage, and then my older sister lost her baby at 20 something weeks. So I've had a lot of death in my family, and a lot of close people to me have passed away. So and I've watched a lot of people in my family lose children at a very young age. So I've thought more about my career, and and a therapist seems to be something that would suit me, and I feel like I could be good at. I love talking to people. I love helping people sort their problems out. So if you've read Tomorrow at Dawn, you know that a poem is about a man who has lost his daughter, and she was very young at the time, and this man is lost in his own mind. He's just got a lot of darkness. He's went through a lot of tragedy. He's just struggling tremendously, and he doesn't feel like he can overcome this, and he doesn't think that he will. So where I'm going with this is, although, like I said, I may not have dealt with that personally, I feel like I could help a lot of people be able to try, not really overcome, because death is a hard thing, but try and help them grieve a little differently. Because like this man has went through a lot of grief and hasn't had anyone to help him, hasn't had anyone to be there, so he's just lost in his own mind. He's by himself. So if I was there for someone to talk to mentor, maybe I could help them not feel like there is so much darkness in their life. And maybe there would not be as much issues or as many problems. So basically where I'm going with this story is, this man has struggled, and there's many people around me that has struggled, and I just think that I could be a help to a lot of people, or I could at least try, because after my stepdad passed away, I went through darkness myself, and I felt like I didn't have no one. My stepdad was the one that was always there for me, and later on I did realize that I had someone. I had my family to lean back on, and it really did help. It helped a tremendous amount. And but some people, like this man, didn't have any family to fall back on. He didn't have that support system. So maybe if there was a therapist, or someone that he could talk to, it would have helped him. It would have helped him grieve differently, like I had said before. So I do plan to, I feel like this would be a great story later on in life when I become a therapist, to let a lot of people read and to tell a lot of people about. And so it'd be a great story to be put out on the internet that people probably haven't read, because it may help a lot of people look at things differently. It may help a lot of people know that just because they've lost someone, that darkness isn't the only thing that's at the end of the tunnel. That life can be better. Like, his life may not seem that it gets better, but their life can be differently, and they can see what he done and how he reacted and how things had happened, and they can choose a totally different path and get the help that they need and talk to somebody.